Welcome to the 4th edition of Campagnolo Gran Fondo, New York, the most prestigious mass participation cycling race in the USA. On May 18th, 5,000 riders from around the US and more than 70 countries lined up to battle the rolling 100 miles of road and a cumulative 8,000 feet of climbing.
Get ready to ride 100 miles, 160 kilometers on a beautiful day.
Italians, Brazilians, Canadians, Swedes, Mexicans, Colombians, champions. The world came ready to ride. This year, the weather was perfect for stellar performances, and racers took full advantage of the ideal conditions. From the gun, the riders went out hard. Speeding into Palisades Interstate Park in a massive pack of almost 100 riders. But the relentless climbs quickly took their toll. At Alpine Hill, 4 contenders formed a breakaway. By the time the riders reached Stony Point at mile 32, technical problems and the blistering pace whittled the 4 down to just 3, with the main peloton over 7 minutes behind. Then, on a brief descent before the epic climb up Bear Mountain, Gabriel Corredor of Colombia crashed hard. The 2 leaders, German Jorg Ludwig and Italian Luca Rubacchini, left Corredor bleeding on the road, his race seemingly over.
You okay?
Unbelievably, a battered Corredor wouldn't stay down, and despite injuries and a damaged bike, he jumped back on to ride and caught the leaders at the top of Bear. The 3 were together again until mile 59, when the brutal pace eventually proved too much for Rubacchini. Then it was just 2, Ludwig and Corredor, who worked together to build an insurmountable lead on the rest of the field. With 15 miles to go, Ludwig launched an attack. Corredor rallied and 2 miles later made his counterattack, but Ludwig responded immediately with another burst of speed. The 2 were locked in a heated battle over the final 10 miles, giving everything they had to gain any advantage they could. But it wasn't until the last 200 meters during the ascent to the finish that the race was decided. Corredor found a last gear and left Ludwig clutching his legs in pain. Truly, it had been an epic fight. Gabriel Corredor won in a time of 4:21.49, with Ludwig 5 seconds behind. Ricardo Geraldo Sierra, also of Colombia, came in 3rd after a huge gap of nearly 20 minutes. In the women's race, Amparo del Pia Gonzalez again asserted Colombian dominance and crushed the course with a win of 5:02.22. Second place went to Paulina Allen of Canada, and 3rd place to 2013 winner Camila Cortez Severino, also of Colombia. Post-race, finishers let loose and enjoyed the festivities at beautiful raw stock in Palisades Interstate Park. At the award ceremony, the overall winners received brand new pro-level DeRosa bicycles with Campagnolo components.
Congratulations! Very well done on the 4th edition of Campagnolo Gran Fondo, New York.
And all the men's and women's champions enjoyed a bottle or 2 of champagne. But regardless of where they placed, every finisher got to take home a little bling. For Campagnolo Gran Fondo, New York, I'm Whit Raymond. Thanks for watching. Be ready to take on New York in 2015.